So, welcome back everybody to the latest Kate and Assad Well, okay. So whenever you're ready. Hello everybody, welcome back to the latest Kate and Assad Do Business videos. For our regular viewers, you'll know that this isn't Kate, and neither is that. Kate, that thing in the corner, yeah. No, Kate couldn't make it today, so we have some deputies in place in terms of Marilyn and James.
Hi.
Hello. So the topic this week is the pros and cons of having remote and home workers. I think this will be a good one because we've already just been discussing this off camera and we already have different views. So I'll start off. My views on home workers are, I'm not a big fan. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan. I think I'm a little bit old school in my thinking of how business should be run. Even when James and Mary work out of our Wakefield office. So when we set up the Wakefield office, I wasn't a huge fan of that either. I think for the same reason, in that I like to be able to see everybody in one office. Not because I don't trust that they're going to work, or maybe subconsciously there is a bit of that, perhaps. A psychologist would probably say there is. But I think just so I can see everybody in one office, there's value in that in terms of better work environment or people. Nowadays, there can be 20 people in this office and there can be 2 people in the office. And the days where there's 20 are obviously a lot more fun than the days when there's 2. So on the home worker front, we offer that. I think quite a few of the team actually work from home when they need to, if they need to. I'm not a huge fan, but I am slowly having to get used to it. I can see the benefit as well. I can see the benefit. Your catchment area all of a sudden becomes the whole country. You have a bigger pool of people to choose from. People are much more likely to want to stay within your company if they're not travelling 2 hours, 3 hours a day backwards and forwards, even if it's only 2-3 days a week. So that's where I stand on it.
It's interesting though. Phase 3 started as a bedroom venture.
Yep.
Working from home.
Yes.
And you left home as soon as you could.
I think that's the exception.
Yeah.
That's the exception. The exception.
Well, it's a balance, isn't it? I think for me, I wouldn't want to be based at home all of the time.
Yeah.
I don't mind working maybe a day a week, or particularly on a Friday I try and work from home because then I don't get stuck in traffic going home. Yeah. So that's for very personal reasons. I like it if I've got something that I really need to focus on. I don't need any interruptions because you get lots done. Yeah. At the same time, I can peg my washing out.
Yeah.
I don't drink as much coffee.
That's true.
I don't have as long for my lunch. So probably you do a longer day and quite often you're a lot more productive.
Yeah.
Having said that, you can get very isolated, I think, as well.
Yeah.
Like you, I like that social interaction with the team, and I think it's important for them to see you as well as for you to see them.
Of course, yeah.
Because if they didn't see the boss, then what would they think?
Yeah.
I have a different view, I think, to Assad, and we've just been talking about this, in that I think that remote working and home working is actually a massive benefit for us. Especially given the work that we do, a lot of it is very complicated, very detailed, and you need that peace and quiet. As phase 3's grown and we moved to this office, for example, you say there are days when there are 20 people in the office and it's fun all being together, but if you're trying to do a call on that day, there's a famous picture on LinkedIn of me sat in the lift doing a conference call because there wasn't anywhere else to go. So there are issues around space. And I think presenteeism is also a really important factor. We think that people are in work, so they must be working, but we've got a pool table, we've got internet access, everybody's got a phone in the hand. You know, there is the potential to be at work and not actually be working. If you have the trust with the employee that they do work when they're actually working from home or remotely. I did it for 6 months when I first joined phase 3, worked from home for 6 months, and I found that I probably did a lot more work than I would have done if I was in the office, because the time I used to spend commuting.
Of course,
But I also found that it was quite isolating, and it's quite easy to get into the routine of not getting fully dressed, for example, or you sit around in your pyjamas a little bit longer than you would do on a normal morning. And
but I don't do that, you see. I can't do that. Somebody asked me the other day, well, why don't you just sit in your pyjamas? Why would I want to do that all day just because I'm at home?
But is that more of a routine thing for you, or is it that you wouldn't?
Because I'm working.
You get dressed.
So the mental thing is when you go to work.
I think it depends if you've got the right facilities, though.
It wouldn't bother me.
If you've got a working from home office, somewhere that you can shut yourself away, which I have, I'm lucky, and I walk down the corridor, I'm in the office, and then to go to the living room, I walk downstairs. You know, that's the end of the working day for me. You need that separation between home and work, because it's far too easy to take the laptop into the living room, sit on the sofa, and never put it away at night. And that's where there is an issue with home working.
I think,
No, go on, Karen.
I think as well what we were saying earlier about we're very lucky that we retain some real talent in the team because we have that flexibility for people to work from home, because otherwise these individuals might work elsewhere.
And I can absolutely see the value of it, and we're doing it. I do it. I've started doing it. I'm at home maybe once a week, definitely, maybe twice a week. Similar to you said, Marilyn, on Fridays for travelling reasons and other reasons. And you know, I've got 3 young children, so every now and then I can go pick the kids up from school. They get really excited about it. So little things like that, absolutely see the value. And I think I am changing slowly, not just on this, but on a lot of points. You know, whereas if I was 25 years old and we were filming this, I think that'd be the norm. It'd be the absolute norm. So there is a change in place.
There's an expectation
with culture. It's an absolutely. I think, and in our business as well, services, consultancy, you know, there's actually, a lot of time guys are on site anyway. So again, it's the assumption they're on site, they must be working.
I think as well, the technology that we've got.
That's all, keep going, we're on 8 minutes.
I just think that the technology we've got as well today lends itself to us working from home more frequently, because you know, I can have a call with any of the guys, I can Skype them, I can see them, you know, and so you're instantly, I hope not been there yet. But you're easily in touch with people, aren't you? That's the thing.
And there is an important business culture part of this as well, which is, as you've seen in the other videos that we've done, we have days in the office all together. That's a really important part of our year, those regular days together. We've just arranged a barbecue this morning, and for the people that do work at home all the time, for example, I went for a free holiday to Norfolk last week to see Brad and spend time with him and bring him up to date with what's happening and just show a face, because it can be isolating, but we want to keep everybody included.
And it does make those days when everybody gets together even
better.
It does. You really look forward to seeing those colleagues that you haven't seen for a while.
So we're not actually that split, I don't think, on this. We kind of all buy into it. I think I a little bit maybe reluctantly, but still. Let us know what you think. Does your workplace operate a work from home policy? Do you wish they did? Are you like me, where you think, okay, it's a bit difficult to get your head around it? Let us know what you think, and we will be back next week for the next episode. Thank you very much for watching.